I have a lot of projects planned for my final semester at art school, and a common question I get is how do I come up with my ideas? And the answer to this is both long and short. My art is deeply personal, and a way I've always expressed myself is actually by writing poetry. And I actually used to be really embarrassed by this. Didn't even share with my partner, who I've been together with now for almost 4 years, that I wrote poetry. And I used to think that my poetry was inspired by my art, but really my poetry actually inspires my art. Oftentimes my poems are about my personal experiences, memories, and about contemporary issues as well. My notes and writing apps are all filled with lots of random words, phrases, completed poems, uncompleted poems, and I always keep a small notebook that can fit in my pocket for scribbling down random notes and thoughts and drawings as well. I also like to make little maquettes, which are basically just like 3D sketches, and rarely do I ever take a drawing to full completion, but sometimes I do, which you can see here. A lot of the time though, I trust myself to be pretty intuitive, which is why a lot of my sketches are actually very, not objectively good, I guess. That being said though, some projects do just take more planning than others. For example, I'm super pumped for this letterpress poetry book that I'm making as a part of my thesis, but it is requiring a lot of planning due to me hand printing everything along with making sure I have the correct margins, and I'm making 55 copies of it, and as you can see here, sometimes the planning doesn't work out, but that's how it goes sometimes. TLDR, I like to write a lot of poetry about my personal experiences, which then goes on to further inform the choices that I make in my sculptural and book arts work. But yeah, be sure to follow along as I do my thesis for my final semester in my undergraduate degree at art school. I will see y'all soon with even more updates. Bye!